Welcome to IIFT, Indian Institute of Foreign Trade. Founded in the year 1963 by the Ministry of Commerce, Government of India, IIFT was an initiative of the then Prime Minister of India, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru.
It is well known that IIFT is already the premier financial institute in India. It is also, unlike most other financial institutes, a deemed university as recognized by the University Grants Commission. Now, the main vision of IIFT is twofold. One, of course, the primary objective is to give high quality management education, and this is not only in Delhi but also in our sister organization in Calcutta. So in general, there are the three things which any institution should be doing, which IIFT very strongly does. One is teaching, the various management programs, the full-time MBA, part-time MBA. There are also various executive programs for middle-level and high-level managers, which are part-time. Then there is research in the research division of the department, where fairly high-level research is now being conducted on issues like data analytics, in issues like India's trade problem, India's trade policies, WTO, etc. And finally, as I already mentioned, in the MDP sections, where training is conducted to mid-level governments, small entrepreneurs, mid-level entrepreneurs, and other users of government services. Now, it is expected, and that is my particular objective, that while the management course is already in the top, very soon IIFT will be known globally for its very high quality research.
In its journey of 50 years, IIFT has achieved a niche in the domain of international business by blending business knowledge with creative research, pioneering executive development programs, international linkages and industry interventions, and by successfully integrating them into its curricular corpus.
Let us look into IIFT in its more than around 51 years of its journey. It is an institution which is uniquely poised in the sense, this is the only institution where, as a faculty, I find you have an opportunity to learn both about business policy as well as public policy. It's not only for the faculty, but also for the students.
At IIFT, we are very conscious of the changing requirements of the corporate world, and we channel industry expectations directly to our students by integrating them into the curriculum. Our curriculum is regularly updated in consultation with industry.
In 1985, IIFT launched a 2-year master's program in international business. IIFT was granted deemed university status in 2002 by UGC. IIFT has 2 campuses, New Delhi and Kolkata in India, and Dar es Salaam in Tanzania.
Experiential learning is a very important part of MBA. What you learn in a classroom lecture is only meaningful when you apply it to the real world, and the performance and the achievements of the IIFT students is a testimony of the same.
When IIFT started off, it was probably the only one of its kind. It was the only one of its kind both in the area of training, particularly for people who are going to specialize in international trade and therefore things like documentation and logistics. And it was also the only institute which was capable of doing research in areas that were then identified by Commerce Ministry, particularly the export potential surveys.
Indian Institute of Foreign Trade has always emphasized on strong and pervasive interface between research and training. world and nationwide renowned institutions such as the RBI, FICCI, European Union Office, UNDP, Commonwealth Secretariat, German Development Institute, IFC World Bank, central and state governments of India are among the few who have consulted IIFT on various occasions. Management Development Program Division offers wide spectrum of MDPs in different areas of international business such as international marketing, trade operations, export-import management, international financial management, international logistics and global supply chain. International Projects Division, IPD, has been conceived as a dedicated body for conducting academic and research-oriented activities with a special focus on Africa. The institute has been conducting MBA in International Business Degree Program since the year 2000 in collaboration with Institute of Finance Management at Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. These programs have enabled IIFT and India to be an active partner in Africa's growth story of the past decade.
Indian Institute of Foreign Trade has a Center for Small and Medium Enterprise, which is basically working over the past decade to help the small and medium enterprise working at a domestic level to take them from local to global. Now, one of the extensions of these MSME units of assisting them was that where does the training goes and how do we take these training forward? Now, to help the MSME units to take the practical implementation of these training programs is to work towards giving them a hand-holding support, which is actually connecting all the dots together. So once the MSME units are trained at IIFT through various programs like MDP, like Niryat Bandhu, we also help them support through a new concept that we have is the Incubation Center. This Incubation Center was established in 2016, where we have named it as KITES, which is Knowledge for Innovation in Knowledge and Innovation for Entrepreneurial Startups in Trade and Technology.
IIFT interact with the industry on a regular basis through various guest lectures, interactive discussions, case competitions, live projects, and a lot of other interactive methods. In the past academic year, around 60 executives from the companies like Nestle, Aditya Birla Group, Johnson & Johnson, McKinsey, Reliance, etc. have shared their insights with the students of IIFT.
Guest lectures not only provide us with a platform to interact with the stalwarts of the industry, but also give us a glimpse into the kind of work that will be expected from us.
This is one of the most famous institutes teaching the students the subjects involving international trade and business.
Every year, IIFT hosts international and national summits, namely Trade Winds, International Trade Conclave, National Marketing Conclave, National IT Conclave, National Finance Symposium, and National Trade Symposium. This year, IIFT witnessed its first ever independently organized TED event.
IIFT has been a life-changing experience for me. I chose IIFT because at that time and as now, it is the only program which is focused on international business.
The Center for WTO Studies was established in IIFT in 2002 to provide research, analytical and informational support pertaining to the World Trade Organization WTO to the Department of Commerce, Government of India on a continuous basis. IIFT recently became a part of the exclusive and coveted few institutes which can boast of Bloomberg Terminal. One of the major strengths of the IIFT is its alumni network. IIFT has a distinguished alumni committee with 6 alumni chapters in India and 5 abroad, which include Dubai, Singapore, Tanzania, and the London chapter represents Europe, and the most recent chapter in the USA. IIFT courses are further reinforced with real-world experiences through internships in leading companies. IIFT works hard to build individuals who have the potential to become the business leaders of tomorrow.
B-schools across the country are judged on various parameters, with placement being the most important. In this regard, IIFT continues to be the best across the country. Be it recruiters like Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, ITC, Shell, J&J visit our campus regularly. You name any recruiter and you will find it at IIFT.
IIFT helps the students in becoming socially responsive managers through a compulsory part-time attachment with an NGO. The success of this program lies in sensitizing the students on social issues and in the valuable experience they carry with them into the corporate world.
We are in fact in a very unique position today. We have fared well both as a business school and as a university. We continue to rank amongst the topmost business schools in the country, and we have consistently been awarded A grade by the National Assessment and Accreditation Council of our country. Our hold in the domain of international business and international trade is unchallenged, and all our endeavors and initiatives continue to set new benchmarks.
The International Collaborations and Capacity Development Division of IIFT, ICCD, plays an important role in the Institute. The Institute is a member of international and regional organizations like Academy of International Business, AIB USA, European Foundation for Management Development, EFMD Brussels, International Association of Trade Training Organizations, UK, Association of Advanced Collegiate Schools of Business. IIFT has collaborations with more than 27 universities and B schools throughout the world. The key areas of collaboration with partner institutes are student exchange, faculty exchange, training programs or study tours, and joint research. Students at IIFT are encouraged to study in foreign universities for a semester and interact with foreign students who visit IIFT under the exchange program, which helps them understand global environment in a much better way.
I choose to study here because it is one institute which is part of the Indian story while remaining globally relevant. For me, the experience is unique as the relationship is manifold, both with teachers as well as fellow students.
IIFT gives special treatment to sports and cultural events at campus as it believes in overall development of the personalities of the students. Every year, IIFT makes its signature move with the annual Management Fest, Quo Vadis, organized by the students. With the future firmly in sight, IIFT, with its wings of wisdom, with its wings spread across various horizons, is churning out competent and socially responsible world-class professionals who would be playing a pivotal role in India's quest for leadership in the globalized world.